Once again, I'm standing in Octagon Hall. It's a place of history here in Franklin, Kentucky. It's located here off 31W, going toward Bowling Green. And I'd like to come up, going up the stairs. A lot of Civil War soldiers come up these stairs right here. A lot of them were carried up here, you know, because they couldn't make it because they was injured from the Civil War. There's a bunch of pictures and stuff commemorating them in different places. Now over here, here's where Grant surrendered to Lee. Right here, that's what that picture's documented. And we come on in here. The soldiers were carried up those stairs, brought in there to this big foyer right here, this big room. And they were tended to right here by the nurses. They got it reenacted here. Here's a reenactment of a wounded soldier laying in bed, probably a bullet shot to his head. This is all fake. It's just, you know, made up, but it was real life at one time. Here's the doctor looking at him here. Servant here, tending to whatever he needs. And then here's his buddy. Probably one of the ones that represent carrying him upstairs when he was wounded, you know. Helped him up here so they could tend to him. And I always liked these old hats, like this one. I always liked that hat style. There you go right there. That was the hat style of the period. And but it's just a place of history, you know, that's forever etched in time. Just like the scratches on the floorboards here, it's forever etched in time. Here's some of the old quill pens that they wrote with a quill pen. They didn't have an ink pen. They had quill pens. And here's the nursery. This is the second floor. It used to be used by a nursery with by the Caldwell family. Here's one of their daughters right here, Mary E. Caldwell, Elizabeth. Here's one of their little christening gowns. That's, once again, as I'm sitting there talking to you, this is probably the sunniest room in the house. That's why they made it the nursery. It's where the morning sun rose in the east, but then just the next door over is where the sun set, which is right here. So the sun would rise here in this children's nursery. That's why they had it on the back. It's full of sun, but over here just in this other room, this is where the sun set on a lot of wounded soldiers. Some of them survived, some of them didn't make it. You know, so they amputated foots, legs, and arms and everything right here in this room because it had to be done, or gangrene would set in. And then here's some different bottles of medicine that they would use to treat them. Here's an old place right here. This was another bedroom. This was the kind of the ladies' room. Different place. Some old lady probably sitting in this chair right here. You know, rocked in this chair while she was waiting for her. See whether the soldier was going to make it or not. She was over here waiting. Probably, you know, this was real life. It's reenacted here, but this is a real place. Octagon Hall, Franklin, Kentucky, off 31W. I'm Marty Brown.